and welcome to Nerdgoblinart. I'm Lula. Right, I reached out to Teexpert. I found this skull in Cardiff flea market and I fell in love with it. And I'm aware that it's an old design from 1991 by a lady called Joanna Moran, I believe. I may have said her name wrong, I do apologise. But I wanted to make a mould of it. It's not for purposes to sell or anything like that. I just wanted to push myself. So I contacted Teexpert and I asked if they would be willing to sponsor a video and send me some silicone rubber to make a very large mould. And they very, very kindly agreed. Now, they sent me 142 ounces of the silicone rubber. It came within 3 days of me contacting them about sponsoring the video. And I know that their deliveries are really fast anyway, because you tend to order, if you're in the UK, we tend to order via Amazon, and that's who it came through. Now, they were very kind, they were very helpful and very interested, which is really cool considering I'm a reasonable new channel. So the instructions are 1-to-1 by weight. Very easy explanation, and even the pictures are useful. I have only ever cast small moulds before. I've only ever made tiny little things, but I always use Teexpert, and I like their products. I use their resin as well. So I thought I'd reach out to them. And I'm glad I did, because this would have been an extremely costly, it would have been very costly. Anyway, I found some old offcuts of some moulds that I've done before that were no good. So I popped them in to try and help. Now, obviously, when you are making moulds, you do need to make sure that the piece that you're moulding isn't touching anything. That the best thing I could come up with was using this tub. It could have done with being slightly smaller in length, but the height was perfect. Now, this silicone rubber, it is bubble 3 and such as that, and the amount that I had to use. I also had to buy my own, I think 64 ounces, that's fluid ounces, myself. That's how much, I believe it was something like 210 litres of silicone rubber. Now, I wasn't going to put this part in. I left it for 3 days. Excuse my scruffy slippers. I'm using one of my kitchen tools to slide down the edges to try and break the seal a little bit. I was kind of hoping to save the tub, but I was also aware that very probably wasn't going to happen. I could not get purchase on this. Binks tried to help, but it was a lost cause. So I had to break the tub, which I didn't film because it was a messy job. Now, this part, I knew this was going to have to be the thing, is cutting part of the bottom out to be able to get this mould out. Not hard at all. It was nice and thin, and this silicone rubber is so good for cutting through, and it's soft as well. It's not hard, but obviously the amount I've put in to have to make this particular mould, the point was I wanted to show the detail you can get out of the silicone mould and make this epic skull, you know, with colours that I love to use to see. Now, that's Mr. Goblin attempting to help. This was before I realised my error. Now, I had to take it out off camera. It took both myself and Mr. Goblin a while, and that wasn't the fault of the product, it was the fault of me. Yes, I had to use a spoon to help lever it out as well, and I cut my finger. This was the issue. I completely overlooked this. Now, well, it's a rookie error. I'm still learning myself. I should have blocked those off. I should have created a plug. I also forgot, and I had it sitting on my desk, I forgot to spray it with my release sprays and stuff. So, yeah, cut my finger. I had to get Mr. Goblin to pull the side so I could get my craft knife down there and and cut into the loop that it created, because the resin was basically holding onto it. It was like there and it wasn't going anywhere. And like I say, it is not the fault of the silicone rubber. That was user error. But I'm learning. This is the first huge, probably one of the last huge moulds I've made. It's looking good. I tried to show you by shining the light in there, but the best way to show you is by showing you once there is some colour in there. So I'm going to give you 5 from my rambling. I'm using 4 different pigment powders from the Tiny Turner, and I'm blending and I'm mixing them. I'm using Poison, Nether, Inferno and Arcane. They are my 4 favourites of the range, and I'm just going to be going from one to another. So it literally took me around 25 minutes to do this. So I have sped you up a little bit, but I will show you and bring you down so you can see the detail that this silicone rubber from Teexpert has picked up. So enjoy some music while I continue to paint in.
Where the stars softly ignite, fairy tales woven in the fabric of night. Whispers of magic dance through the trees, dreamers arise on a whimsical breeze. Let your heart take flight in this world of delight. So let the magic unfold, a tale of bright dreams bold. In this whimsical land we roam, where every heart finds a home. Castles of wonder beneath skies so vast, unicorns gather through a future uncast. The laughter of elves fills the air with joy, every moment a treasure, every glance a ploy. Join the dance, wild and free, embrace the magic of fantasy. So let the magic unfold, a tale of bright dreams bold. In this whimsical land we roam, where every heart finds a home. Every heart finds a home. With laughter and light we sing our song, in this magical realm where we all belong. Castles of wonder beneath skies so vast, unicorns gallop through a future uncast. The laughter of elves fills the air with joy, every moment moment a treasure, every glance a ploy. Join the dance, wild and free. Embrace the magic of fantasy. So let the magic unfold. A tale of bright dreams bold. In this whimsical land we roam, where every heart finds a home. Every heart finds a home. With laughter and light we sing our song, in this magical realm where we all belong.
With laughter and light we sing our song, in this magical realm where we all belong.
Under neon skies we walk and dream, building worlds with words and silent screams, catching fire from the fading spark, street lights glowing pain in the dark. In the chaos of our secret plan, we defy the rules we understand, turn the blank into a masterpiece, with nothing more than just our belief. We love the way we make it real, change the scene with a brush of steel, breathing life into SOPs, with nothing more than just our river there. In the morning light begins to bleed, from the shadows of the night we're free. We create the stars and skies of gray, drawing futures in the light day. Every echo's carving out our name, every heartbeat playing in the game, turning silence into symphony, living out our wildest reverie. We love the way we make it real, change the scene with a brush of steel.
Check out the detail that this silicone rubber has picked up. It is awesome. I am so excited to see how this turns out. It's very cool. What do you think of the close-up? Whoop, extreme close-up. And the fact that the original skull is it's not like dead in there, you know, it's not like really set in now, it's, you know. So I'm going to use Deep Pour from Mould, and that's a great UK-based company, and I'm really enjoying their products at the moment. And this mould, it takes 65 to 66 fluid ounces of resin. That is a lot, and I am very aware that, you know, to some that's, but I wanted to do this purely to try. I just wanted to do it. spot another rookie mistake right here. I'm obviously using my mix. I got two mixers. I've got the old version of the Let's Resin mixer, and I've got the new version, which was really handy because it meant I could do plenty of resin in one go. But what I just did, because I wasn't thinking, was I didn't mix in the black mica powder that I wanted. Because using, not using the black resin behind, with this, with the chameleons and stuff like that, and this pigment from the tiny turner, you're not going to get the absolute right. You'll still get a lovely result, don't get me wrong, because it's really good quality stuff. But if it's not if you're not using black resin, then it's just not going to give you the full experience, and I did not want to mess that up. I didn't think at the time. I put it straight into the mould and I mixed it in with a lollipop stick, not thinking, I could end up, marking the sides or marking parts of the skull. I did not consider that at the time because it was a big task, this. If it happened, if it does happen to you, just mix it in to your next cup of resin and pour it in, and then gently maybe stir it around. I don't know if what I did was the right thing, but it's fine. It's all fine. I'm using a black mica powder that I got from Amazon. I usually link it in the description box below. I have to order more now because this took a fair amount. So this is 3 days later. It does say 72 hours around, but I definitely left it. So there shouldn't be a huge issue other than my inability to get it out. I do give it a little bit of a try on camera in this position, but after a few moments I realised that I needed a little bit of help. So I sprayed down some isopropyl alcohol, and again, this isn't the fault of the mould or anything of the sort. It is huge, and it definitely is. It is a two-person job, especially if you're someone like me. I do have issues with my spine, and I also have hypomobility, so my wrists can really struggle. So I had to come off camera and get Mr. Goblin to help me again. Thank you, Mr. Goblin. So it came out. The only marks in there were left from the original. This is the original that went in. I know you love seeing demolds. It wasn't possible. So what do you think? I am in love and I am excited. I am proud. The original artist done a smack bang job on creating this beauty. And as I said, I'm not casting this for monetary gain for myself. It's just something I wanted to make. I wanted to challenge myself on making an epically big mould and then creating from that mould. Now, this is where the issue was. If you remember me saying when I originally made it in from the mould, but there's not a great deal of harm or foul, only if you're properly looking down it, but it looks like part of it. It's a skull. It could have got damaged, whatever. But I think it is epically amazing. And I have to admit, I keep looking at it. The colours, my goodness. The tiny turner colours blow me away every time I use them. I just think they're amazing. Now, the silicone rubber from Teexpert, my goodness, amazing stuff. And the resin is fantastic too. I use their resin, as I said, but I haven't used their deep pour yet either, but I had mould in. Now, check out what that silicone rubber picked up. Now they're going to have a conversation. Yeah, you're my child. You're not my child. Who am I? Am I a clone? Is it a clone? Looks like a clone. Look what that silicone rubber picked up. It is fantastic, and I am so pleased. Even in the eyes, I was right. I wonder if it'll pick it up, but it did. It's just amazing. Thank you so much, Teexpert, for agreeing to send me some silicone rubber. An absolute stranger with, not tons of followers, but you still sent it to me. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm so excited and I love it. That mould is epically awesome. Check out my description box for discounts. We got one there for Teexpert. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Love you and stay weird.
In a room full of colors and swirls, nerdgoblinart draws a magic world, with foxes that prance and badgers that dance, a whirlwind of dreams with a single glance. Gerald the alligator grins so wide, in enchanted waters he loves to hide. Dragons breathe wonder with flames so bright, each creature born from a magic night. Nerdgoblin paints life in every brush, animals frolic in a vibrant rush. From canvases to tales they leap, in a realm where fantasy meets deep. The studio's alive with swirling paint, creatures so pure they need no saint. Sketches of foxes with tails